Finally putting in the last weight packs. Take my ruck up to 40 pounds. Well, technically, this is the last one. 4 on the back, 4 on the front. 5 times 4, 20 and 20. Feels good. Let's do this. Just wanted you to see I was out here way before the sun came up. I'm almost done with my second mile. I'm gonna drop Sam off because those doggone dog tags are rattling together. Well, a good Saturday morning to you. Don't have much of a sunrise today. Completely overcast. It was so dark this morning I decided to go ahead and take Sam back. I took Sam for 2 miles with me, so I decided to take him back. It has nothing to do with it being dark. I just got tired of hearing his dog tags rattling around. And that's something I've been having a lot of issues with lately, little rattling sounds. I keep upgrading equipment. I've changed out the tripod. I've added a new quick release. Changed out the camera because I dropped my iPhone and broke it. Thankfully I can still use it. The front camera is completely ruined. So I've been using a much heavier camera when I go walking. Oh, and that makes it hard when I'm carrying, I got the 40-pound vest on this morning, as I mentioned earlier. So I find that my traps really hurt if I don't put my hand up like this and do the same thing on the other side. And then I'll hold the camera behind my head while I'm walking because it's the only way I can do it. But when I got Sam, I can't stretch like that because this pulling down weight on my traps is just, ooh, it is something. But man, does it make a difference. I can feel it in my abs and I can feel it in my thighs. I can even feel it in my butt. my glutes. I can feel all of them burning a lot more than they normally do when I walk. So I had somebody ask me one time, what's the point of the rucksack? And initially I had just said resistance. I mean, anytime you add resistance, you're gonna increase your productivity for hardening your body. Specifically, I mean, it makes my core have to work harder when I'm walking. My legs have to try harder to keep me balanced. And my traps are really working hard to keep this up. So all of those things are just working those muscles. And also, you know, I got my workout in this morning, my push-ups challenge, and I've increased my reps. Now I'm up to my sets. I'm up to 8 sets. Or 4 supersets is what I've been doing since a few days ago. I've been doing supersets where I do 1 set and then do some stretches and immediately do another set and do some stretches. Now normally that second set burns out a lot faster than the first set, but I push it as hard as I can both times. And the first time I try to still go 3 before fail, but on the second time I usually go pretty close to fail. And it feels good. It's getting a much faster workout and a heavier workout. And I'm really feeling it in my chest area, so I'm excited to see how this is gonna play out in 9 days, 10 days, whatever it is until my birthday on the 7th, when I plan to try to do at least 1,000 push-ups in one day. I'm starting to realize that as I count up my totals, that it's gonna probably take 6 or 7 sessions of what I normally do one time in a day to get it done. Now I haven't counted since I did 8 sets, but we'll see. We'll see how it's gonna play out. I'm hoping I can do more than 1,000. So I hope you'll be there to cheer me on. I would love to do it live. I just can't think of how I'm gonna fill all the gaps in between the breaks. So I guess maybe somebody else has done it like that before, but as my channel grows, I'll get better at those things. Meanwhile, I've still got to get through each day working a full-time job and doing a full-time job making YouTube videos as well. You know, between all the workout videos, I'm also doing some extra stuff on the side, so you'll see some new things this weekend. I have another conversation coming out tonight. Rather, I had one come out last night. When you see this, it'll have already come out. And I'm working on some other ideas too. You know, just trying to keep more ways that we can communicate about how this lifestyle change can be done. How you can go from where I was to where I am now, and you can rebuild that strength that you once had. I don't care how bad a shape you're in. I've seen people overcome much greater things than what I have. It's still remarkable to me when I see myself, when I look back on what I've done. It's just like, wow, you did that finally. And you know, that's one of the things that I really kind of, this is like a hard thing to talk about, but I realized that I was an achiever a long time ago, that I was gonna strive to do great things. The problem is I was just lazy. I would do great things in certain areas, like I was great at video games, man. You put me in Call of Duty, I'd kick your butt. But if we had to deal with it out in the woods, I might not have been so hot with that. So when I started learning how to get good with weapons, you know, I figured, you know, this is a lot more fun than doing it in a video game. Even though the video game is a fun simulation, I'm not really doing anything. So now that I'm finally exercising, thanks to Lion Diet, if it wasn't for Lion Diet, I'd never gotten here. That's been the big catalyst for everything. But now I love to exercise. You know, I used to play Wii Fit, thinking that that's gonna, like playing bowling is gonna get me fit. But it feels great to get out here and walk and ruck with this thing and feel the difference, you know. And it's hard while I'm doing it. It's rough on the neck, and it's, you know, I gotta stretch a little bit when I get home. But man, once I take this vest off, it feels so good, and the whole rest of the day I feel lighter. Anyway, I just wanted to come and share that with you today and give you some encouragement to push through another workout. You might be seeing this for the first time on Sunday, but I'm so thankful to hear that so many of you will go through a lot of my walk and talks and just listen while you're doing your walk. I'm glad to be able to be here to give you that encouragement, because you guys really encourage me. Every comment I get where somebody tells me a story of some success they had, it's just so encouraging to me, and I know it's encouraging to you. So please check the comments and see the things that people say that they've experienced in their life changes on Lion Diet. I got a lot more to say about it, but I'm gonna wrap it up for now. I'll see you guys next time. Screw it, get up and do it.
If we pay extra, could we maybe get some grease or fat?
Oh. To think I used to carry close to 100 pounds more on my frame all the time. Taking off 40 pounds is such a load. Whew. Man, it feels good to feel good.